Those who are not in the room can watch the replay. So once again, congrats on joining Teklearn. We are happy to have you here, and it's good having your kids on board. So once again, I am Omiyale Yomi, and I'm the founder of Teklearn. And tonight's session is to welcome us officially to Teklearn and to give us an idea of what awaits us at the session, right? So that is why we are here. Please, let's all mute our microphones. I think I'll do that. Let's all mute our microphones as I try to admit other persons to this call. So as you can see here on my screen, this is like the agenda for tonight's class. Of course, I will add to it as the class proceeds. So, yeah, so this onboarding session is for 11 plus and for SAT. I understand some parents register their children for SAT, GCSE, 11 plus GCSE, that's fine. But tonight's session is for SAT and 11 plus. So first of all, the classes are 4 classes in a week, which are Mondays to Thursdays, right? 1 hour per class, 6 p.m. to, I didn't know that, sorry, like this link at the meeting, okay, so we'll just copy that. So, and that's the first thing. So each class is an hour by duration. Then in terms of the class size, we have, for the class size, we have 4 to 5 students per class, 4 to 5 students per class. That is for the class size, right? And this third thing is, for this program, we are particular about mastery of the subject matter first before exam prep. So mastery of the subject matter first, then exam prep in the last 3 months. So once the pupils start, we are establishing them in the foundation of the subjects to be sure that they are properly grounded in the subject. Then the fourth thing is monthly mock test. So tomorrow they'll be starting with a mock test, and that will be on a monthly basis. So by the November ending, they will have another mock test. This is to identify areas for improvements. So that's why we have this mock test, to identify areas for improvement. So then number 5, we have career advisory sessions once in a month, career advisory sessions. And I need to clarify this, that the career advisory sessions are in 2 categories. So first of all, we have for 11 plus and GCSE. Then we also, 11 plus and SAT. Then we also have for GCSE. So these are the career sessions. So that means if you have a child in 11 plus and you have another child in GCSE, you'll be attending 2 career advisory sessions in a month. But one of those sessions is for the 11 plus and SAT, then the other session is for the GCSE and A levels, as the case may be, right? So for the 11 plus and SAT, we have Afua and Lauren taking this. And for the GCSE and A levels, we still have Afua and Jennifer, even though some other people are coming on board on that. Now, these career advisory sessions, they are very important. Of course, the sessions are recorded, but we advise parents to attend these sessions because at these sessions, they will have opportunity to ask questions, to be guided as to the progress of their child, to be guided as regards admission and other things. So this is very important. And career advisory sessions just goes on indefinitely. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going on. So these sessions are very important, and we advise that the parents try to um, attend these sessions so that they can get clarity into this thing. So anything relating to admission, school selection, registration, all that is handled at the career advisory session. So Afua and Lauren for 11 plus and SAT, GCSE and A levels, that's Afua and Jennifer. So they will answer all the questions you have and guide you as the case might be. Then there's monthly reports, monthly student reports, monthly student reports. So for this, via email, yeah. So for us in Teklearn, we are very particular about the success of the students that we have, and we are really very particular about their progress. 11 plus is 10 months coaching. The SAT is 7 months coaching, and on a monthly basis, we will be sending reports as to the progress of the child. And this is based on the report from the tutor. So the tutor, the tutor is having sessions with them 4 times a week. So at the end of 16 sessions, the tutor will have to present a report to us. Okay, so this is how the child is doing at the moment. These are the areas of challenges, or this is what the child is not getting right, and this is how the child can improve for that month. And as we go into the following month, these are the areas we are looking at. So aside from the monthly mock test, the parents will also get a report of the monthly mock test, so they can see how the child performed in this month's mock test relative to last month's mock test. Then they also have a performance report from the tutor in addition to the mock test, right? So this is very important, and we take this seriously because we want the parents to know that we are particular about the child. So we are watching these children. Our objective is to ensure that they pass their respective exams, the 11 plus, the SAT, and not only that, they get admission into their school of choice. So we take them seriously, and we are taking them on this journey to where they want to be. So we have this monthly students report via email to the parents. So this is very, very important. Now, another thing I also have to say about the program is that parents should ensure that their pupils or their children attend classes. So everyday class, like for the 4 days, the classes we hold, and there'll be reminders for the classes. There'll be reminders, oh, class is holding today. You get a notification on WhatsApp. The notification will be sent, and that's why we have this WhatsApp group. The notification will be sent on WhatsApp, so that we understand that parents are busy, trying to do things, and we lose sight of that. We are not new to the ed tech field, so we know that at times parents could forget. So we'll send reminders, but we're also telling the parents to ensure that the children attend their classes. Classes are very important, and the children shouldn't make an habit of missing classes. Now, in the next 1 week or 2 weeks, a customer care will be contacting all parents 2 weeks from now, right? So this is just to give a human touch to the program, a human touch. So I understand that while many of us were registering for this program, we just chatted, we watched the webinar, then we chatted and we registered, which is commendable. But we are bringing in one of our customer care team members on this particular cohort. So after 2 weeks of this class, the customer care would reach out to you, just to discuss with you and build that relationship. So this is very important because we don't just see this as okay, you're just bringing your children for a class and that's just it. It's about we being interested in the progress of your children. We've been interested in helping them to fulfill their objective. So that is very, very important, right? That is very, very important. So that is, so expect, of course, we'll let you know that, customer care will be contacting you by so time, and just to ask you a few questions, just to communicate to you our expectations and what you should do. So that is very, very important, right? So I don't want to assume. So once again, I will also say this because assumption is not good. 11 plus, right? 11 plus is 10 months of coaching, 10 months of coaching. And the exam is taken in September. So there are many exam boards, but there's no need to jump the gun. At the career coaching sessions, Lauren and Afua are there to guide you as regards registration, deadlines, timelines, application, interview, the entire process. So they are there. So that is what they do, the career coaching side or career advisory. Then SAT is 7 months of coaching. 7 months of coaching. That's for the SAT. 7 months of coaching for the SAT, and that is May/June, right? So I need to say that because I don't want any assumption. Now, number 10, just to set expectation. So the 11 plus exam is mainly maths, English, verbal reasoning, non-verbal reasoning. Okay, let me just break it down here. Maths, English, verbal reasoning, then the non-verbal reasoning, typically. But the maths and English are very, very important, right? Maths, English, verbal reasoning, non-verbal reasoning, right? So for the verbal reasoning and the non-verbal reasoning, from experience, it's best to take this towards the exam. So they need to have a very strong foundation in the maths and the English. Now, for the 11 plus, not all the exam boards take the verbal and the non-verbal. So, of course, like I said, all the exam boards registration, Afua and Lauren will guide you through all that. but maths and English cuts across all the exam boards, all the 11 plus exam boards, the maths and English cuts across. But for the verbal reasoning and non-verbal reasoning, some exam boards just do maths, English, verbal reasoning. Some do maths, English, verbal reasoning, and non-verbal reasoning. So there's some slight variations depending on the exam board, but we cover all this. The only thing is that they start with maths and English, and the students will build a very strong foundation in the maths and the English before they move on to the verbal reasoning and the non-verbal reasoning. It's always best for them from experience to take the verbal reasoning and the non-verbal reasoning like 3-4 months to the exam itself, right? But that maths and English, they must build solid depth in the maths and the English before they move into the verbal reasoning and the non-verbal reasoning. Very important. For the SAT, and like I said, we all know 11 plus is for year 5. 11 plus is year 5. So just to say that, I know we all know that, but then the SAT is for year 6. SAT is for year 6, right? Year 6. SAT is for year 6. Year 6, right? Very important. Now, and the SAT is just maths and English. SAT is maths and English. SAT, mathematics, English, right? So that's it. Now, for the monthly mock test, the test will take place, monthly mock test takes place on Saturdays. So this monthly mock test is different from their Monday to Thursday classes, and they just take the test and the results are out. The results are mailed to the parents, shared with them so they know the results. Then the monthly progress report, performance report is also shared with them. And the customer care will also reach out to them via call. So in the next 2 weeks, customer care will actually call you all officially, will communicate the number to you, and will tell you to expect a call from customer care, just to carry you along, right? So the Monday mock test is different from the Monday to Thursday classes, right? Because those are fixed. So just to note that, and it will be communicated to you in advance, a week or 2 weeks ahead. Oh, the test will take place at this time. Please be prepared for this test, right? So there is a lot you have to do to as parents in this process. There's a lot you have to do, but be rest assured that we will do our part, right? But you have to do your own part. Very, very important. Now, monthly mock test takes place on Saturdays. There's something I also wanted to, parents should ensure their children attend classes. Customer care will be contacting you. 11 plus is 10 months of coaching. SAT is 7 months of coaching. Maths, English, monthly student report, career advisory session, monthly mock test, 25 areas for improvement, mastery of the subject matter first, then exam prep in the last 3 months, 4 to 5 pupils per group, 4 classes in a month, Mondays to Thursdays, 1 hour per class, right? Okay, so, and that takes me to the area of Teklearn, right? Our objective. Okay, before our objective, I think there were 12 points, and identified the 12th point. So make up classes, right? So there are 4 classes in a week, and for this, there are 16 classes in a month, and this goes on till the exam day, right? Now, just to put it out here, because we are focused, and this aligns with our objective, because we are focused on ensuring that these pupils do very well on these exams. That is our objective, right? That is what we want to achieve. We want to ensure that they do well in these exams, right? If need be, so I'm not saying it's a must, but if need be, right? Depending, so if in a group, and this doesn't cut across. So if we have, this is very important. So let's say there's group A, and in group A there are four pupils in group A preparing for 11 plus, and the teacher teaches them 4 hours a week, and they are doing mock tests. And we're approaching the exam, and we realize, oh, I think these students, this particular area, we need to work more on this area. And like, okay, 4 hours a week, okay, we might just have to do maybe an additional, maybe 3 or 4 classes to add to the classes they have. Not that they will be having 7 hours, 7 classes a week, right? Okay, I will answer that. So if you have questions, you can just drop it in the chat. So, let me put it this way. 11 plus takes place in September. And let's say by July, we realize that, oh, like these students still need more coaching. They need more coaching. And we just have 32 classes to go. So because they have, or let's say, well, we just have 16 classes to go in August, right? And we'll go say, okay, so rather than doing 4 classes a week, parents, please, we might have to do one more class on Friday from July till September when they write the exams at no additional cost. At no additional cost. Now, let me also say this. Let me put a caveat here. This is at our prerogative, right? So what this means is that based on the progress of the students, on the performance of the students, we will choose and say, oh, we need to do this because of our objective. And the objective is the last thing I will be talking about tonight. Because of our objective, we will need to do this. And we'll communicate with the parents. Our parents, yes, you signed up for 4 classes in a week, but we want these students to achieve this and this and this, and we might need 1 more hour to do this, right? So please kindly avail yourself. And it's not across board. It might just be, it depends on that particular group. So we saw this particular group, they might need more time. They might need to do more things, right? So, but it might not happen. There might never be a need to do that. But when you are going into a thing, so we are not just about, let's just tutor. Like, oh, let's just have these kids. We've taught them 4 hours a week, and okay, that's fine. So yeah, so you passed. Oh, good. Oh, you didn't do well. Sorry about that. Bye. Sorry about that. Right? No, that's not the attitude here. Right? That's not the attitude here. So the attitude is we have an objective, and in fulfilling that objective, if we have to modify some things, we will at no inconvenience to you. The inconvenience to you might be, oh, you need to pay more. You signed up for 4 hours at the start of the program, but now we're having to do additional 1 hour for the next 2 months. So no. We will not inconvenience you in any way, but we are trying to do this. And why are we doing all this? Our objective is to help K-12 students pass, okay, I don't want to use the word pass, excel in their exams, gain admission to their dream schools. Yeah, so whether grammar school or university, that is our objective. So our objective is not just to teach, right? It's not just to mark time and say, okay, yeah, we've taught, we did this. No, our objective is to make these students, these pupils, to excel in these exams, and to gain admission to their dream schools. It's as simple as that. And even students that are not doing well academically, our objective is to, so the second objective is to uh, demystify learning and exams. So I want to demystify it. We don't believe there's anything like, oh, that student is dull, oh, that child is very dull. No, no, no. We believe that if the child has a growth mindset and what needs to be done is done, that seemingly dull child can actually become very bright. So these are objective, no long story about this, to help K-12 students excel in their exams and get admission to their dream schools, and to demystify learning and exams, to demystify it. There's no hard exam anywhere. There's no hard subjects anywhere. If you are well taught by sound teachers, you will master the subject. So no mystery anywhere. So this is it. And for the parents, before I start to answer the questions, I just seek for your support in helping us to achieve this. Like I had a discussion with someone, and during the course of the week, and I said, we are putting in our best, our like 200% into this program because you are our ambassadors. You are ambassadors. I've been in the edtech business now for 6 years now, and we are where we are today. For those who know me with Agital, because of the quality work we do. So because of the quality work, people keep recommending us and telling people about us. So we want to deliver excellent value for your pupil, for your children, and we want you to be our ambassadors. But we also need your help. We need your support. And one of the ways you can help us is to ensure that your children don't miss classes. Like, I'm just appealing, the tutors are ready, the curriculum is ready, the mock tests are ready, the system is ready, the career advisors are ready, the customer care is ready, but want you to settle in before she starts to reach out to you. So, but the part we cannot control is your own part. I've chatted with quite some people. So work, at times I might be busy. I understand, but please just ensure that these kids attend these classes. Very important. That is all we ask for. And during the career coaching sessions too, please make yourself available. You see, it's a journey, right? This thing is a journey, and that is why we are very detailed here. We are very detailed. We take our time. We are painstaking because we have an objective. We have an objective. So, and our joy at the end of this program is when all our children, all of them, pass these exams, and everyone is just getting admission into this, getting admission. And it's not hard. It's not hard based on the system we have built. Number one thing about this system is that we are starting quite early, right? The exam is in September, but we are starting already. The exam is in May, June. We are starting right now. So that's an advantage. Number two, the length of time we put into this program every week is important. It's strategic. Number three, the career support, the mock test, the performance report. So all these things is built to ensure that these children excel and they gain admission. But all we'll ask for is your support. Please let these children attend their classes. That is what you can do for us. And whatever knowledge you gain at the career coaching sessions, please implement and be available at the career coaching sessions. Like, some people have reached out to me, asked me a lot of questions. The truth is, we have very experienced tutors here, very experienced career advisors who have been doing this for 12 years, for 7 years, for 6 years. So this is what they do. And we're just here to share this knowledge, to share this opportunity. So all we'll ask for is that you make yourself available. Ensure that these children attend classes. Career coaching sessions is just once in a month. Please attend those sessions. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. That is why they are there. And there will be more career coaches that will still come on board during the course of this session. Aside from Jennifer, that you know, Afua and Lauren, there are still many career coaches that will still come on board. So just take advantage of this system. Take advantage of this opportunity. That is all we ask for, right? That is all we ask for. So someone said there's a 1 hour time difference. So you can post your questions. I think we've done 30 minutes already. We just have a few minutes to go. So this replay will be shared on the group for those who couldn't attend. And so tomorrow, the onboarding, tomorrow is the mock test. Tomorrow. So there's a 1 hour time difference between Nigeria and, are we going with the night? No, we are going with the UK time because this is 11 plus. So we are going with the UK time, right? So please take note of that, is UK time. Then Tony said the class is fixed at 7 time. So for Tony, don't worry about that. I will take note of that in your registration. So most people are doing 6 to 7, right? 6 to 7 p.m. For most of the classes. But those who are doing 7 to 8, well, we also try to make provision for them. But 6 to 7 is actually the class that works for most. But if that doesn't work for you, we'll try to find a way around that, right? But most parents chose 6 to 7, and majority of the classes will be 6 to 7, right? So if there'll be 7 to 8, it might just be one class that'll be 7 to 8. So, but we work on, not a problem. We work around that, right? Yeah, Alpha and Lauren are our career advisors, right? So they'll be taking the career sessions, right? So they'll be taking the career sessions, right? So so for the recordings, let me say this. For the recordings, well, we record the classes, but at the moment, and I have to be very clear, at the moment, we will not be making the replay available because we want to ensure that parents take these things seriously. So we are doing this for your own good, though. But all the classes are recorded, but we don't want to build an habit where, you know, just, oh, don't worry, I will miss this class. Oh, you know, they can watch the replay. No. If it was an adult class, that wouldn't have been a problem. But in this kind of class, the children have to be there. They have to be there. So please don't bet on getting the replay of the classes. The only ones that will be made available are the career coaching sessions, the career advisory sessions, and that is for adults. So the once in a month career advisory sessions, question and answer, you know, that will be recorded, and those who can't attend, they can watch the replay. Like this session tonight now is being recorded. But for the student session, no, we will record it, but we'll not make it available because we want the students to be in class. We want them to be in class. And parents, please, I'm making an appeal. You are paying money, but you also need to pay commitment and dedication for these children. And that is equally important. And that commitment and dedication is ensuring that they attend the classes. So please try to just build a system around it. I don't know how your work goes. I don't know, you know, but please just try to build a system. We need these kids in class every day, 4 hours a week, 4 classes a week. We need them in those classes. So please do this for us, right? So the moment we start doing replay, we are, of course, there'll be homework, there'll be assignments, there'll be assignments. But the moment we start saying, oh, replay. So please don't expect replay. I'm saying it now. Don't expect the replay of the tutoring classes. Don't expect the replay. The only replay you will get is that of the career coaching classes. So take note of that. There'll be homework. Yeah, there'll be homework. Right, so I still have like 5 minutes. So if there are still other questions, you can drop the questions on the chat. We're trying to clarify here, right? So we need your active involvement. Parents, please, you are paying money, but you also need to pay commitment, and that is equally important. So please pay commitment. Ensure that these kids attend their classes. Like not missing a class should be strange. Yes, there is a test tomorrow. It's a mock test, right? So we are starting with a mock test. So maths and English. Don't worry, by 6 p.m. Tomorrow, we'll send the link on the group. Or how everything will be done will not be a problem. So they'll just follow the instructions. The pupils will take the mock test and the results will be sent almost immediately, right? So it will be sent almost immediately. For the learning materials, don't worry about that. We have tons of learning materials already in our database. So we'll be releasing those materials as the training progresses. So don't worry about that. There are enough materials already, and they are high quality materials for use, right? So we are well prepared for you, right? I think I have maybe 3 minutes to go. So please, if there are other questions you have, kindly ask those questions right now. Of course, I will open the group after this session, so you could ask further questions on the group that have not been answered or treated in the course of tonight's session. So the group will be open immediately after this session. So yeah, okay, I think yeah, okay, I think Sharon is answering some of the questions already. So we have 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go, right? 1 minute to go. So if you have any question, kindly drop it, or you can also drop it on the WhatsApp group. You can drop it on the WhatsApp group, right? Okay, so I'll be introducing you to Sharon. Sharon is the Director of Training for Teklearn, and you'll be seeing more of her as the training progresses. So Sharon has a word for us before I call it a day. So Sharon, over to you. So
Yeah, hello. Hi, everyone. Good evening, wherever you are. Good evening. All right. So I wanted to answer the last question we got regarding learning materials. Now, best believe that the materials are sourced for the students, 11 plus specific materials. The curriculum are also 11 plus specific. So depending on what's it called? If your child is an 11 plus student or a SAT student or a GCSE student, they have all the materials ready for them. And to make the process even seamless for us, would have the Google Classroom for the students. So every one of you will be added on the Google Classroom. And based on each of the weeks, week 1, week 2, week 3, months November, December, would have all of the learning materials uploaded. Would also have videos to guide the students. So just in case the child does not understand, or better still, now most our tutors are professionals, and they would definitely guide your children to understanding. So, but in a situation where we need, the child needs, additional support, there would be YouTube videos, that would be added also in the Google Classroom, and additional materials to guide the student. So the student can also go back and, self-learn and see, oh, I was taught this, I need more explanation on this aspect. How do I do that? And, you get more information. They can also chat directly with their teachers on the Google Classroom. So you will all be added to the Google Classroom. Also, they would have their notebooks. We'll share their notebooks with them, because they're going to be, every single thing they do, we will be observing, we wanted that in a way that you can observe their progress. So we would have their learning materials on their notebooks that they would have on their own, on their hand, and teacher can monitor their notebooks. So yeah, that's what I want to say about the learning materials. Welcome on board with Teklearn, and it's going to be a beautiful ride with us. Thank you. So if you have any other questions, you can also ask, definitely.
yeah, so thank you, Sharon, and thank you, everybody. So welcome once again to Teklearn, and join us on this journey to success for all our children. If you have further questions, you can drop it on the WhatsApp group, and the group will be opened right away. So bye for now. See you all at the next career coaching session. And just to Drop it here. The next career coaching session, or the first one, holds on Saturday, 7 p.m. UK time. Alpha will be around. Lauren will also be around. So it's this Saturday by 7 p.m. UK time. So see you at that session. Bye for now. Bye.